Ladies and gentlemen.
YouTube, what's the vibe? It's your boy Zebo708, and I'm back with another video. So I went to Burlington and kind of, went searching around looking for some fragrances and stumbled across two of them that I don't have in my collection. I was a bit curious about them and decided to go ahead and pick them things up and see what they do. So I'm bringing to you two of the fragrances that I just found at Burlington, and they both are Lattafa fragrances. One, which is the first one that I'll be introducing, is Ragbar for men. Pretty basic, simple. Price point on this joint, $19.99, 20 some odd dollars. Next one, Ragbar Wood Intense. Price point, $17.99, somewhere around 18, 19 bucks. Pretty affordable. You already know how Lattafa do. Now, the thing with these fragrances are, as you can see, both of them are already out of the cellophane. So something that I kind of wanted to mention is that these were actually purchased outside of the cellophane. They were inside the plastic container, and obviously they had already been opened as far as taken out of the plastic. So what I wanted to do was just I was interested in them, but I wanted to go take them to the counter, have them open them, check them to see if they were damaged, anything missing, itemize or work, and all was well. So I wound up purchasing them. My thing is this: don't shy away from those fragrances that you might see that doesn't have the cellophane. You can take them to the counter and have them, inspect them for you before you leave the store. The last thing you want to do is, walk out of that store with a fragrance that you purchased that doesn't have the cellophane on there, because chances are you get home or get in the car and something's, missing, or bottle broken, or, it's just not working properly. You go to bring it back, and then they accuse you, or they assume that you, pretty much opened it and didn't like it and you're trying to return it. So a part of their policy is to, not accept open fragrances. So you want to make sure you square all those things off right off the bat at the counter, before you actually pay for the purchase and leave. In my case, that's what I did. But we're going to jump into these fragrances. First one, Ragbar for men. Now in this one, it comes with a body spray. And I'm not, usually into body sprays, so I kind of, stay away from those. They just don't really, set it off with me. So I will be posting the notes for this fragrance right here in the corner, so you could, pause it, check those out, kind of get a feel for the fragrance as far as, a visual understanding of what is inside of the fragrance. So first thing first, we'll take a look at this body spray, which I don't use. That joint spraying like a fire extinguisher. Nice projection. Okay, so the smell is, it smells pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It smells pretty good. Really good, like a very sweet, woody, a nice smell. Very nice smell. I mean, I am actually surprised because I might, instead of just using this as an air freshener or, something I spray in the car, I might give it a try. If the fragrance smell anything like that, it's a hit. Not gonna lie, it's a hit because that smells good. Here's the fragrance. Matte black bottle, gold cap, gold writing. We got shiny designs around. We got shiny Arabic writing on the face. A nice, cuts, shape bottle, pretty decent. We got shiny black Ragbar for men on the back. We got the Lattafa sticker. So this overall is a beautiful bottle, very beautiful. In fact, I haven't seen too many Lattafa fragrances that has this style of bottle. This is a nice bottle. As we do on this channel, I'm gonna put it in the air, put it on test and script, and then we're gonna lay it on skin and see how it performs. Atomizer check, pretty decent atomizer, nothing special. Now, right off the top, straight lemon. Almost like if you would be slicing a fresh lemon. It does smell like lemon peel with a little hint of a floral aspect to it. But for the most part, you do get that zesty kind of lemony kind of smell. That's just right off the top. Straight lemony. Put it on this testing script. And I wanted to put a lot on there because it's very light. There's no density to it in the air. Like, it's just light and zesty. Okay, we get a little structure to it, a little density. It holds a little bit. It's not as light as it was in the air, but for the most part, it still has that, that citrusy, zesty kind of vibe to it. A little floral, more of like a oriental kind of fragrance. It fit that style. To me, it's very light. It's very light. It's nothing spectacular about it, like nothing that's gonna shock you or surprise you or, make you be, really drawn into it like that. It's just like a light, oriental, zesty, floral kind of fragrance. I'm gonna put it on skin, see what it does on skin. So far, it smells totally different from the body spray. Now, I don't know if they were, using this as some type of combination where it would kind of like alter the smell of the both combined or what. But one was sweet and one is kind of like a little citrusy. Okay, so on skin, still zesty a little, not as much. It does have a little depth to it. You get the floral mixed in with the citrusy aspect of it, the zesty part, but it's a light oriental fragrance. In my opinion, it's not nothing really special. It's not nothing that, I would go out and, search the rack stores for. In fact, this fragrance kind of reminds me of, it puts me in the mind that Lattafa either owed somebody some money and was doing them a favor and told them, go ahead, do your thing. We're gonna let you create your own fragrance. Somebody, one of their nephews thought that he could make fragrances and they gave him a shot or something and they told him, man, do your thing. Make what you want to make and, it ain't got to be something behind that. Somebody owes somebody some money. Somebody owes somebody a favor. Somebody told somebody they was going to do something for them or something. This smells like this is somebody's very first try at making a fragrance. I'm just saying, it does not smell like, you know, somebody that's been doing this for years came up with this. It smelled like if they just threw a bunch of oils in front of somebody and they told them, do your thing. This is what they came out with. So I'm not in the least bit sold on this. I am, you know, coming from Lattafa and how highly I speak of Lattafa, I am a bit disappointed in this fragrance because me, myself personally, I have no real purpose to wear this because, you know, we buy these fragrances for a purpose, you know, to smell good, to, you know, to wear, to, you know, stand out, to stand apart, to, you know, just kind of like, you know, represent ourselves. And this, in no shape, form, or fashion would I like that to represent me. So I'm gonna jump into the next fragrance. Bam. And this is Lattafa's Ragbar Wood Intense. I will be putting the notes up here for you to go over them, check them out, do your thing. Give it a study. And voila, different style body. Yep. Okay, so we got the wood grain, we got the gold writing, we got the wood grain cap, got the gold, wood grain, clear back, gold juice, wood grain, and the sticker. So let's hope and pray that this fragrance does not smell anything like this fragrance. We're gonna do what we do, put it in the air, put it on testing script, and then lay it on skin and see, you know, how it performs. Atomizer check. Okay. Okay. Now this is different. This is very, very different. In a gate, you get all kinds of smells. You get the woody aspect of it. You get these sweet notes that's in there. You get, man, this is a warm, smoky, woody, sweet fragrance. And they gave it the name Intense is because it definitely does kick in the air. So I don't even have a doubt that this thing is not gonna hold. Like it has that thickness in the air. So I'm imagining it's gonna, you know, intensify on the testing script and on skin because it's doing its thing in the air. Okay, so this thing on the testing script, it gains some body, some density. The woody aspect kind of mellows out a bit. It's still sweet, it's still woody, it's still smoky. This one of those warm, nice, like classy type fragrances. This one of them just a beautifully performing fragrance that transitions very well. Like nothing is overpowering nothing in this fragrance. Even though it said wood intense, the woody aspect of it is not overpowering the smoky, sweet scent that's, you know, comprising this fragrance. This is a real nice fragrance, and you know, it's 1 for 1 with Lattafa. Like it's 1 for 1. The first one was, you know, not so good. But this one is definitely, you know, trying to rebound for the other one. And both being Raghba, I don't know, you know, which one came out first or, you know, last, or I don't know if this one is to kind of like, you know, clean up for the last one, because they knew that one was, you know, their little nephew or their little cousin or whoever they owed just didn't do the name right. So they had to send the experts in to try to clean that shit up. But this one, real beautiful. Real beautiful. Like, and our skin, man, it's very chilled. It's very smoky, very woody, sweet. Man, I'm really loving this one though. It's a fall and winter fragrance. So, you know, I can't see it being worn in the summer. However, wear what you want, when you want, how you want to wear it. But this is dense, it's smoky, it's thick, it's strong, it's potent. So imagine, you know, the type of wear you would get out of the summer with this on. Like, man, this is a good solid fragrance. And, you know, I'm definitely gonna slide this into rotation. Now the other one I probably slide far away from the rotation, you know, as possible. But this is, it's a beautiful fragrance. This, and it's something different. You know, after you kind of like buy so many of Lattafa fragrances, you kind of, you know, become used to a lot of different styles and smells that Lattafa produce, because Lattafa, you know, they have a lot of variety in fragrances. And this is, you know, to be producing fragrances the way that they produce fragrances, you know, and still come up with something different. I'm not sure if this is a clone of something. Maybe, maybe not. But it definitely is, you know, very well put together fragrance. I don't know how they perform as far as longevity. It appears that Wood Intense will definitely have a pretty good projection, the sealage. I'm really liking this one. I'm really liking this one. This one is pretty good. This one pretty good. It's definitely a keeper. And I'm gonna add it to my collection and you know, and enjoy this one here, you know, come fall and winter. So that's the end of this video. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching the videos. Thanks for supporting. Please like, comment, share, you know, subscribe if you're not, jump in the comments. If you got these, tell me what you think about them, especially this. Jump in the comment and let me know what you think about this. Tell me if you saw this and you almost grabbed it and you dodged a bullet. If you see this, you know, you on your own. If you grab it and don't like it, you've been warned. This, if you got it, let me know what's happening. Tell me how you feel about it. It's your boy Zebo708, and I'm about to get up out of here. Peace.